Hi Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your Halloween 2021 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you're interested in the cards that I'm using, they will be listed and linked in the description box below. Actually, this one deck will be listed and linked in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. Ooh. Let's let the bowls sing as we see what the tarot has to say. What message does Spirit have for Sagittarius for Halloween 2021? Angels and Spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and Spirit guides. Angels and Spirit guides. Ooh, this one. Okay. So, as we can see, this is going to be a bit of a different reading than the ones that are usually done. It's going to be shorter. It's going to tell the story as Spirit presents it, and it's going to be embracing the message that comes from this Halloween time where the veil between worlds is the thinnest. So from the spirit world and the earthly plane. So let's look here. We have the 8 of Swords. We have the 3 of Cups. We have the Fool. And we have, the 6 of Swords. So this is the best card in the whole entire reading, right? We have the Fool coming forward. The 3 of Cups for me is always different. So the 3 of Cups, when I see the 3 of Cups, it's when we are focusing on an energy that couldn't celebrate us. This person could not celebrate us. Whether this person is alive or whether this person has passed on, we are kind of stuck in their image of us. And we don't want to be. We want to be able to move forward. And we're really actually going to find that as this Halloween progresses and as we find ourselves moving away from Halloween as the days go on, we find ourselves kind of stepping into a sense of freedom, stepping into a sense of what we desire, what we want, what we need, instead of, or, as we should say, what I desire, what I want, what I need, instead of what this person scarred us, like how this person scarred us and impacted the whole entire way we're moving forward, in the whole entire way we're going after certain things within our lives. So do be mindful of this during this time. The 8 of Swords comes up. We are going to be so much in our own heads, Sagittarius, that it can almost feel like we're not enjoying the day. The day of kids out trick-or-treating, the day of, family and friends and laughter and just having a good time, or parties, or whatever it is that we want to do. However it is that we feel comfortable celebrating Halloween at this time, we are going to be a bit in our own heads. We're actually going to be a lot in our own heads. We're going to overthink, overanalyze, and feel like we're stuck, feel like we can't move forward the way that we want to. The fact that it's coming out as the first card is this real sense of, I'm stuck because this negativity was spoken over me. We can almost feel like it can become so dramatic that we could feel like, oh my gosh, I'm cursed. And what Spirit is saying here is that, listen, I don't believe in curses. I believe that there are negative things that people say about us that seep into our psyche, that play off of insecurities that we already have, and that we can pass those on from generation to generation so that we keep the same scars going on in our world or in ourselves. So that's something to be mindful of. But here we have this sense of who really celebrates us. Who really celebrates us and connects with us? Some of us might say, no one celebrates me. But then how can I connect with Spirit? How can I connect with the Spirit guides? How can I move myself forward? How can I find that energy within? Have a a sacred understanding of myself and what I desire within my life. The Eight of Swords comes in and says, okay, I feel scared. I feel overwhelmed. My emotions are making things bigger than they are. So when I think about it, it's not something that seems like I can, cut this into a piece and digest it and understand it. It seems like, oh my gosh, it's just so overwhelming. It's so chaotic. I have to solve it all or nothing at all. And so here, there's also the sense of these words coming forward. And I don't know if these are words of, well, they're words of inadequacy and they're words of cruelty. And were they meant that way? Yeah, actually they were. They were meant to be stinging and hurtful. And people say things. People say things in anger. People say things without thinking, in just frustration, and they stay with us our whole entire lives. Or they say things to wound us, to hurt us, because they want you to be as upset as they are, as frustrated as they are. Is it messed up? Yes, it is. Is it human nature? Yes, it is. And so what we're going to see here is that we're breaking these chains. We're like, I'm tired of being locked into the same kind of hamster wheel, rat race, chaos, hurt, pain that I've been going through. And what we find is that there's something within us that's been calling us in a different direction. There's something within us that says, why not jump? Like, why not look at this? Why not move forward this way? With the Three of Cups, we're also being told, instead of focusing on the people that we cannot please, the people who didn't want to be in our lives, why not focus on the people who do? And it's not just our angels and our spirit guides, but why not focus on the people who show up, who care, who listen, who love us, who we can tend to take for granted because they're always there. It's kind of like when you have an abusive parent, right? And it's psychologically proven that when you have an abusive parent, a child will go out of their way to get the abusive parent to like them, to be good enough for that parent, because they can't get their attention. They can't get them to approve of them. And the parent, that if they do have a parent that does love them or care for them and nurture them, they won't go after that parent as much. So what we're looking at here is we're looking at our subconscious going after that person who couldn't be there for us and saying, but that person has to approve of me first before I can approve of myself. And Spirit's saying that's a recipe for disaster. It just really, really is. And what we're going to find is that we start to celebrate ourselves during this time. We can kind of dance under the light of the moon during this Halloween, embracing our joy, embracing our connection, embracing what we desire during this, I believe it is a waxing moon. And it brings us to the Fool. It brings us to being able to say, but this is what I want in my life. This is how I want to move forward. This is where I want to be for me. And this is what I've been kind of building up towards. This is a part of me that has been building and growing and gaining understanding, gaining purpose, gaining momentum within my life. Now I jump. Now I take that leap of faith. Now I go after it. And people might say, oh my gosh, you're a fool. But people say that all the time when people are doing things that they themselves do not understand. Every single hero is a fool before they are a hero, before they are celebrated. Every single entrepreneur is a fool before they are successful. So looking at it like that, every single artist too is a fool. And so here with the Fool guiding us forward, it's like, let ourselves be foolish. Let ourselves be mocked or ridiculed or not understood. But keep on moving forward. Keep on embracing you. Keep on going after what you need, what you want, what you desire, and where it is that you want to be within your life. Because it brings us to the Six of Swords. It brings us to gathering up our information, gathering up what we need, and moving forward. Our inner child is still going to be carrying something that needs to be looked at and needs to be healed. Because we have the child here protected. There's going to be a sense of insecurities coming forward. There's going to be a sense of doubts and fears and chaos and hurts and pains, and a sense of, I can't do this. I can't, embrace this. I can't have this in my life. And Spirit's saying, yes, you absolutely can. Stop negating yourself. Stop negating yourself, because this Halloween, if we kind of use it as the springboard to leave behind the hurts and pains of the past. Not that they will never be a part of our lives again, because they made up our consciousness and our subconscious being, but they don't get to be the defining factor anymore. This is the time where we are brave, where we are bold, and where we find ourselves moving towards something greater as we connect with our spirit guides, as we connect with the message that our ancestors and our loved ones have for us, that this pain doesn't get to define our lives anymore. Doesn't get to be how we immediately and initially think of ourselves. All right, Sagittarius. I hope this reading has resonated with you. Let's look at our subconscious. My gosh, jumping ahead. Our subconscious is the King of Wands, and it's us. It's us as a king. It's us as passion and determination and focus and insight and transformation. The King of Wands represents us. We're the fire sign. We're wands in the minor arcana. We are Temperance in the major arcana, and we are embracing the power and the masculine prowess and determination and kind of like hunter successor person that we are and that we get to be in our lives. All right. Yeah. Okay, Sagittarius. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power and the beauty of this Halloween. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Sagittarius. And may you have a blessed Halloween.